and gentlemen, it is I, Ukulele Bill, on his way to... Where am I going to go? Oh yeah, Hollywood. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this here is called Sports. When I was younger, playing sports, we elected captains. And then when we choose the teams, I was always picked last. But since becoming Ukulele Bill, doing better on my own, go to Barrington Music, do my albums. And I have my own radio station. Do not longer make me feel bad. When I was younger. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I was much of a sports. You know, I played basketball, baseball, and, but hey, at least I tried, ladies and gentlemen, at least I tried. Hey. Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you a little story that happened to me when I first got my car. I never would take it to school. I went to Tolman because we didn't have a high school back then in Seekonk. Well, one day I took my car to school, went to learn the golden rule. When I left, I went on the school bus. Well, I was ready to sit down on the bus to go home. Then I realized that I took my car to school. Just think, if I ever went home and forgot my car at school, guess who would not have had a car anymore? Me. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, school days, oh, those golden rule days. Oh, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is doing not much. Ow, here we go. Sitting on the deck, writing new songs. Breezy, but sunny. White caps on the water. Had a great breakfast in the dining room. Great buffet. At 1661 on Block Island. Staff very friendly. At a concert at the library. Not doing very much today. Love walking. Even though I see the same thing every day. Maybe sometime different. Thinking of thoughts. Different. Songs running through my mind. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, over there on 1661, nice room. Had a nice deck. And of course, 24 hours a day, songs run through my mind. Oh, on that AI, artificial intelligence, well, I'm used to that, folks. Let me see, what's going on here? Okay, here we go. This is called elections. Hey, I've decided not to vote anymore. I'll lose. So, hey, why waste my time? Okie dokie. Here we go. All this election stuff I've had enough. All they ever do is rant and rave. Act like 2-year-olds. They're just throwing fits. Or they lie to beat the band. They don't care about the middle class. Hey, you know, guys, they don't even write. But why don't we just write a name of the person that we think would do a better job? Just think if neither of them won, then what would they do? They never write their own speeches. People tell them what to say. Yeah, folks, I think when they were, somebody was running for president, and the thing was that, Chico, that person got all tongue-tied because they were trying to read somebody else's speech, and then when they're questioning each other, they'll ask a question, and what happens? Hey, listen, either answer the questions or don't run for office. Hey, listen, folks, I'm 78 years old. Politics. That's something, ladies and gentlemen. Let them do what they want to do. Anything that's politics on my phone, guess what? Not interested. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is called Body Temp. Okie dokie, here we go. On a hot day, don't drink a cold drink. Body temp is 98.6. On a warm day, drink a hot drink. It cools the body off on the inside. When it's 98.6 on a hot day, that is when the body temp, well, if you drink a cold drink, it can shock the body. You could end up with a stroke, a heart attack. So on a hot day, drink a low or hot drink. Yeah, everybody thinks, oh, I want a cold beer. I want a cold beer. Then what happens to that person, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, they suffer with pain. But, hey, I'm just a 78-year-old person. Just trying to bring in a little friendly advice, folks. Okie dokie. Ladies and gentlemen, this song is 2 inches high. Why, folks? I'll tell you that right now. Tell you a story. My friend Bob and I, one day we were driving his mother's Corvair. Well, we pulled up at the red light, and there was this young kid in a vet convertible, sitting with his girl, Bob sets. Let's make this guy feel big with his girl and race him. I say, man, you out of your mind? You're driving a Corvair. He's driving a Vet. So we got thumbs up. And he looked at us like, man, I'm going to look good in front of my girl, guys. Well, we're just racing our engine. Light turns green. And we're off. But, ladies and gentlemen, he missed. Second gear. My buddy and I, we felt bad. A Corvair wins against a Vet. And guess how that kid felt? Oh, hey, you know something, folks? Maybe he said to his girl, honey, this Corvair can barely run. What I'll do is I might mess up and make this guy feel good because he's got a Corvair and he'll beat us. I don't think that little kid, I don't think that young kid felt like that. Because if I have a Vet and a Corvair beats me while I'm trying to impress my girl, well, folks, you know how I would feel. All right, ladies and gentlemen, okay, ladies, this is going out to you. This is called Pocketbook. Why, girls? Well, let me just tell you like it is. And if you agree with Ukulele Bill, that's fantastic. If you're not good with this advice, well, you know, that's up to you. This is called Pocketbook. Okay, as we grow older, we should be making things easy on ourselves. A woman who carries a heavy pocketbook do not realize how much weight is on their backs, knees, arms, also heavy bags. When they walk, they seem to be dragging them. Their arms cannot hold them. They may have things I did not see for at least 50 years. Maybe those things people long gone. However, they will find out in time. A husband have mentioned, however, we'll never win. You know something, guys, if your girlfriend or wife want to have carry a heavy pocketbook, well, you know what they're going to say? Don't tell me what to do. Oh, hey guys, how many times have we found that out, huh? Hey. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is called fake. Oh, gosh, here we go. People need to believe what happens on TV, only false. On Facebook, a lot is fake. Dreams on TV is usually not true. It seems a lot of people, like seniors, citizens, find themselves in the unusual way. They cannot seem to realize that they need someone they can believe in. Like when people say things they think happens when politicians and people say things that are free. People are getting big money lying to us. Our own generation had to tell one person, the person he thought was a certain actress was a fake. Cannot trust today. Like back when. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, they come on, they say, if you answer a couple of questions, you will get a $25,000 burial thing. Government only pays $250 for funeral expense. The others, you have to come up with the money you save. Now, call this number and make arrangements with the funeral home. Call this number. Seniors, please take it from Ukulele Bill. Don't call those numbers because they'll ask for your personal information. And once they get it, you're going to find out that your savings and checking, they've robbed you. Facebook, don't trust Facebook out there, ladies and gentlemen, unless you really know the person. But will anybody listen to me? No, just like wives. They don't listen to me. They don't listen to any husband. And if they find out that the husbands are right, you think that they'll admit that they're wrong? Oh, they won't, guys. But hey, you senior citizens, talk to somebody that you know and find out if what's on television is right or wrong. That's Ukulele Bill, just trying to watch out for you seniors. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is called Came Back. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of things that we don't want to happen. Like you lose your partner. Nobody wants to hear that. However, let's see if this happens to you. Came back. The night I thought I would ever happen, what never happens, well, it happened. I'm alone and blue. I'm alone. For some reason, one day I was playing in the park across where I first recorded my music. When next a car pulls into the parking lot. Who gets out? None other than Jennifer, the one I went to Cape Cod with that night. Well, she learned that she was married, but he passed away. Then found out that he had a daughter. Next thing I was shocked when she started singing. This is a tribute to Bread. I want to make it with you. That was our song, ladies and gentlemen, and she sang it. But, ladies and gentlemen, you know, a lot of times, us songwriters, we come up with ideas for our songs. And some of the songs I don't like doing, but hey, I'm living with AI. Oh, how about that one, folks? Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is called Going Back. I tried something that was a mistake. Like maybe becoming I was not supposed to regret the past. No, we shouldn't do that. I just saw a reel where performers who do not realize they are no longer stars. Why do I look at Facebook? I have to realize being an unknown, never become famous. But I have to realize I have great followers. I'm going back, spent lots of money. Dollars on clothes that I just gave away, could not sell. Have decided going back to singing on the corner. No longer spending $200 a month to be on YouTube. Going back. Well, ladies and gentlemen, would you believe that my half hour is just about up, folks? Let's just see if, okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is called Not By Choice. If I ever win, it would be a sin, not by choice. Do not have a voice, never win. McDonald's app is a pain, never understand. Had internet, I had a modem put in just for a Chromebook. Fine. AI. Never should be. I do not speak a foreign language. Go back to yesteryear. Go to Colombia or Cuba. Hardly any internet because they more or less live in the past. It's like living in the 50s and 60s. Sell the house. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I think in Cuba, they still drive 1950s, 1960 cars that year. They know how to make a lot of parts themselves. And, well, ladies and gentlemen, I enjoy this. Good night, sleep tight, and pleasant dreams to you. Here's a wish and a prayer that every dream comes true. And though it's always sweet sorrow to part, you know you'll always remain in my heart. Good night, sleep tight, and pleasant dreams to you. Here's a wish and a prayer that every dream comes true. And now till we meet again, adios, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen. And remember, folks, as Lawrence Welk always said, keep a song in your heart, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ukulele Bill. See you next week, folks. Bye-bye.